Hello, hello, hello. It's coffee time. I nearly forgot to switch the camera. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I haven't looked at the. I haven't even looked at the news today. So let's have a look. We're having a look at the Daily Mail website, so you don't have to. Good news, everybody. Jeremy Hunt. It's rhyming slang. The Chancellor, again, I don't know if do you keep up with these things ever since there's been like a, revolving door policy on Downing Street? Yeah, Jeremy Hunt's the Chancellor now. Not crazy Kwarteng, but he's warning that the UK must be prepared to pay our way, because next week he's unveiling what they reckon could be an eye-watering public spending cuts bill to fill that 60 billion black hole. Yeah, he says he's going to present a plan which protects the most vulnerable in his autumn statement, but they're looking at there may be massive swinging. Do you remember when he used to say swinging? What was that all about? Swinging, not Swindon. Cuts. Of course. Did you watch I'm a Celebrity last night? Get me out of it. Did you watch it? Yeah. Hancock. Oh, he was having a right old time of it. The best bit was when Babatunde, I can't remember his second name, the comedian, was grilling him about his fondling exploits. That was good. God, it felt awkward, but in a good way. It was like, oh, this is awkward. But this tonight, you got to watch tonight, because Hancock and Boy George are doing a eating challenge. That's what they get to eat, all manner of nasty things. But Boy George, he's probably had a few dodgy things in his mouth over the years, so I don't think it would be anything that he needs to worry about. But I can't wait to see what they make Hancock eat. They've not actually shown anything going in Hancock's mouth. It's all Boy George at the moment as the promo, because again they're keeping their powder dry. But yeah, it's almost like there is a God. It makes when you're going to be voting Hancock in on every challenge every night. It's going to be great until they vote who's leaving, and he'll be the first one out. Now here's a story. Again, I can't. I've just read the headline. This is an aluminium plant in St Gallen, in northeastern Switzerland, and this is the furnace at St Gallen, if you can see that. But apparently, a 25-year-old electrician fell in to the furnace of molten aluminium, or aluminum, if you're not from these parts, but he survived. He managed to pull himself out of the furnace. The aluminium was 720 degrees centigrade. That's 1,328 degrees Fahrenheit. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. He was immersed into the molten metal up to his knees, but managed to brave the pain and pull himself out of the furnace, where he was helicoptered to hospital. Two emergency Swiss air rescue doctors and paramedics looked after him at the factory. But it's not the first time an accident has happened there. Earlier in the year, a packaging company pleaded guilty to breaching health and safety regulations after the grandfather picked up his own severed hand when he was chopped off an industrial accident. Yeah, in a factory. Yeah, we did that one, wasn't it? There's a lot of people. We covered that one. And but it's factory accidents. It's not good. But I remember when I was a teen, we was working at Woolworths and they let us use the baling machine. They wouldn't let it happen now. But can we fit it in and crush? We used to crush all manner of stuff. It was a great time. But yeah, he survived. That is that's such a terrifying story. isn't it? Just. Right, what else have we got today? You said we've got from one house. That was a horrible story. Have we got another one? Oh yeah, this is the story of Patrick Thelwell. He looks like a prat. That's because he is. He's trying to raise money. He's doing a crowdfund or GoFundMe because he is the Extinction Rebellion activist who threw eggs at King Charles III, and he wants to raise £10,000 for his legal fees. Yeah. And he complained that he was attacked by fascists in the crowd. No, you assaulted someone. Again, throwing an egg at someone is assault. You know, come on, you're being silly, and you can protest, but you don't have to do what is a violent act. An egg, being struck by an egg, is is not a nice thing, especially if it hits you in the face. But there you go. Meanwhile, Just Stop Oil have insisted that a fellow who missed his own father's funeral, they reckon their action was proportionate because they blocked the M25. Yeah, it's not a good look, is it? They're not winning anybody over. But on the flip side of this, almost 2/3 of Britons have said that they're rationing their heating at home because of the cost of living fears. It's like, yeah, well, we haven't had it on. I'm not going to. You see, I'm wearing a t-shirt, even though it's free. I'm freezing. And then later on, I put my jumper on and I feel really warm then. It's clever, isn't it? It's clever. But no, we're just thinking of all the money and the dolphins we're saving by not having the heating on. The kids will get used to it. I mean, when I were a lad, we didn't have central heating. No, and my mum wouldn't let me have the fire on, and we had these awful Victorian sash windows, which, you know, when the wind blew, you felt it. Thanks to Hannah. I'm doing it. Let's get some dog cam in. She's woken up and she's having a cough. Let's hope she doesn't throw up, because that will not make good video. Are you all right? Did you wake up and feel a bit and have a cough? You all right, love? Yeah? Go on, settle down. Lay back down. What? Yeah, go on. Lay down. Oh, that's a big yawn. So there was a yawn. There you go. So she's going to making herself comfortable there. Bit of a hack. Oh, I think she's a bit sleepy. Yeah, so we just save energy, innit, really. Just get a big bed in the middle of the living room, and lots of blankets on, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's how they kept warm, isn't it? Everyone just got in a big bed. But don't worry, folks, Britain is sliding towards a recession. The economy has shrunk 0.2% between July and September. And Jeremy Hunt, it's not rhyming slang, has warned that it could be a tough road ahead. Ay, ay, ay. Yay, 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 yay. It's not good, is it? It's not good. What else have we got here? Mind you, if you want to save some money, do you want to save some money? Well, Catherine Leach, she's a digital media manager from Manchester, and she's a self-proclaimed savvy saver. She's got 26,000 TikTok followers, and she's been shopping around, and she's found that sometimes Marks and Spencer's can be cheaper than other supermarkets. Now you think over here Marks and Spencer's are a luxury brand, luxury supermarket, but yeah, so there you go. And in her latest video, it was picked up 160,000 views and 8,000 likes. Oh, not. I mean, I don't get anywhere near as good. But then, I don't look like this. So there you go. You can see why she gets the likes, can't she? Same for the dads there. Same for the dads. But yeah. So go save money. Go to Marks and Spencer's. Never thought of that. But always go for the yellow stickers. Remember that, yellow stickers. else have we got? Oh, there's lots of I'm a Celebrity commentary on the Mail. They're loving it. They're loving it. Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is. Oh, I just again I can't. I just can't be. I can't believe it. This is just bonkers. This was a video that was shared by Jeremy Vine, who's he's a TV radio broadcaster person, but he's a big cycling advocate. But he asked the question about this footage: who's in the wrong? This is a 5-year-old lad, and his dad has basically taken him into oncoming traffic to ride his bicycle. Now that kid, he's only got to make one false move, and he's under the wheels of that car. I mean, I do seriously think that we are living in an age of supreme stupidity. Again, kids, I'm of the belief that children are the only people that should be riding on the pavements, because them's the rules. And, oh dear. Anyway, but there were a lot of parents who said, no, we do this with our kids, and they shared loads of pictures of themselves. But look, I mean, this is quite different. This is a bit different. There are no cars, and there's a rainbow. But some parents say, no, we take our kids out on the. But he's actually acting as a outrider there, giving a little bit of protection. But I don't know. The roads aren't designed for cyclists. Anyway, so there you go. Stupid. More stupid. And what have we got anymore? Come on, give us a good one. Oh, this is a good one. This is a story of Hayley Binnington. Have we got a picture of Hayley? Here she is. She made a friend with a seagull. The 41-year-old thought, hello seagull. He kept appearing, and so she thought, well, I'll be friends with him. And so she was. She was friends with this seagull at a home in West Sussex, and but it didn't go well for her. It didn't go well because the bird crashed into her home, vomited all over her flat, and knocked over her furniture. And then when she tried to pick him up, he attacked her face. We all know that seagulls are evil. We know that. I guess she must have got him out of the flat. Here he is leaving. Oh dear, you know what they're like when they want your chips, let alone having one in your flat. I mean, I don't know. It's a crazy world we live in. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, our Lord and Saviour on Twitter, has warned everyone that, he's sparked deep concern amongst the hobnobs at Twitter, because he warned that bankruptcy could be an option. Even though he bought it for $44 billion 2 weeks ago. It's very, very strange. Yeah. At the meeting he recently held, he turned up late, 15 minutes late for the session. Said, if you can't come into the office, then don't come in at all. He's banned working from home. He's warned that, hey, we could end up going all bankrupt, which is bizarre. It's like he's just thrown 44 billion out the window. But I am enjoying my blue tick because I thought I'd give it a go. Because I've used Twitter. I use Twitter mainly as a news feed, and it's something I use. So I'll give it a go. See if it makes my life any better. Turn it off. Give them a month. But I don't know. I don't think I'm getting the respect I deserve. So. It looks like Twitter's fucked then. Oh dear. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, this is obvious this was going to happen. The BBC, they, again, when this was first announced, I balked at it. I think we may have talked, I can't remember if we talked about it, but they made a drama about, well, I'll show you who they've made. It's Steve Coogan. Has he turned up as Paul Calf? Or maybe Alan Partridge? No, Steve Coogan, of course, is appearing as Jimmy Savile, because the BBC, in their infinite wisdom, decided it would be a really good idea to make a 4-part drama about Jimmy Savile. Well, anyway, it was. It's already. It began filming last year and ended. They stopped. Finished filming at the beginning of this issue. But they're not showing it. They've decided to push it back until 2024. Sources say the BBC are in a panic. They're going through the footage with a fine-tooth comb to ensure that it's perfect. I wonder if there's any legal issues. But yeah, a inside source said that they're absolutely panicking to get it 100% right. Well, they shouldn't have made it in the first place, because one, it's too close to home. They're the BBC. Maybe, again, if ITV had made it, you could give them, it's independent of the BBC. Even so, it could be a bit distasteful. Again, how are you going to play it? And then you've got, like I said, Steve Coogan cosplaying as Savile. I mean, I know recently we've had there was a backlash against Evan Peters playing Jeffrey Dahmer. I thought he was really good. I watched the whole thing. I thought it was a very sensitive and interesting portrayal of the times, because it showed you the issues involved with this guy getting away with multiple murder, and it was terrifying and enlightening in equal measures. But this, I don't know, I would be surprised again if it just gets canned completely. I mean, it was never going to be a good idea, but I mean, I always wondered the conversation between Steve Coogan's agent. Steve, I got you a job. Oh yeah, is it a good job? Yeah, I got you playing a real life person. Oh, I've seen I've seen David Tennant playing Dennis Nilsson. Is it going to be something like that? Yeah, it's going to be something like that. You're going to like it. Who is it? Jimmy Savile. Sign me up. So, what? Serious? You'd fire again if it was me. If my agent suggested I should play Jimmy Savile, I'd fire him just to say, this is a bad idea. A bad idea. Oops, that was a pop-up. I don't want the pop-ups. What else have we got? Meanwhile, India has said, because we had the COP thing, the COP climate talks, COP26. Well, India's there, and they're blaming everyone else. It says it's a victim of emissions from developed countries, and that other nations are historically responsible for greenhouse gases, and that we should all pay them reparations. I love this word. It's being bandied around now. It's being bandied around. But you've got to remember that India is the world's third biggest polluter. Yeah, you might want to get your house into order first. And this is New Delhi on November the 3rd. Looks kind of nice, doesn't it? There you go. Let's go for a walk. That's in Rajpath in New Delhi. Yeah, as you can see, yes, the air quality not so good, but apparently it's all our fault. Here we go. This is a crude oil refinery in Kochi in Kerala state. So yeah, I get the thing. It's a bit of a grift. Everyone's just in it for the money, because I'm sure we could all just stop doing these bad. I mean, we've been talking about it for as long as I've been alive, but nothing changes. Have you noticed that nothing changes? Meanwhile, good news for ladies. A study of 60 married women, right? 60 have found that that if they take oil of evening primrose, it could help them reach orgasm. Apparently, yeah. Iranian researchers. Now, you wouldn't expect Iran would be doing research into this, would you? You wouldn't expect Iran to do. But there you go. Normally, it's menopausal ladies who take oil of evening primrose, It's supposed to be quite good. But yeah, a study of 60 married women were asked how enjoyable sex was for taking the supplementary oil compared to those who had a placebo. And those who took them each night rated their sex lives as being better after 8 weeks. So there you go. There you go, ladies. I'm not making any jokes about this. And that's what the Daily Mail have used as an illustration. I mean, she could be just trying to get the duvet off the bed, couldn't she? Yeah, or maybe she's actually fallen out of bed and she's going, what? I don't know. I mean, if you orgasm, I'm going to have to, Mrs. When you orgasm, do you ever? I don't remember you ever grabbing the sheets like that. I've embarrassed her now. Nice sandwich, by the way. Thank you. She likes these little messages. So there you go. Oil of Evening Primrose. It's good for everybody. What else have we got? What time? How long have I done? I feel like I've been going on for ages. Even I'm getting bored of myself. Of course, I've got a tube strike on at the moment. But we're back to emissions, global carbon emissions. In 2022, they remain at record levels with no sign of a decrease. No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. It's not going to change. Never will. Never going to change. It's never going to change. I saw this the other day. Have you got your money in crypto? Have you? I have. I've got money in crypto. Whew. It's getting a bit airy out there. But yeah, one time crypto golden boy Sam Bankman-Fried, he really is, he has been fried, begged investors for $4 billion to rescue FTX, which is a crypto exchange, because it went belly up. The $32 billion... sorry, this just makes me laugh. The $32 billion platform is worthless now. And he's lost all his money. He's lost his money, and everybody else has invested in it. Let's look at him and go, yeah, he looks like a prat. But I've got £10 in crypto, and it's worth about £4.30 now. See, if I'd have had 40 billion, it'd be worth, I don't know, 20 billion. But I haven't. But yeah, crypto crash. And he said, he apologised and said, I should have done better. Yeah, he should have done. And he effed up. Yeah. But yeah, this week, Bitcoin touched a 2-year low and it's down 77% from its all-time peak, which it reached in November 2021. That's funny because that's when I took my initial investment out. Because I put £5 in, and in November 2021, which I knew this was going to happen, because, you know, you keep your eye on these things, I made about £70-80. So I took my £5 out, and then I can't remember when I put this. I had another £10 floating about. Don't ask. It was a free £10, and I put, because that £5 was free that I put in initially. Don't ask, because you can earn money via Bitcoin. I don't know. They just give me money. They give me money, and now I turned £10 into £5, and I blame him. It's all his fault. And here's a little infographic here. If you've got your money in Bitcoin, remember, folks, don't put your money in Bitcoin. Just put it in your sock and hide it under your bed. That's the first place I look when I break in. It's true. It's true that. That's why everyone around here put gates up to keep me out. Isn't it? I'm a little bit dodgy, I am. Meanwhile, Stuart Hayward, he's at the 86-year-old. He's from Midway. He's looking for a new property. It's true. The retired accountant is looking for a house that's secluded. Yeah. He wants, but why? Why? He's looking for a very specific house. Why? Well, because Mr. Hayward is a nudist, and he only took it up when he was in his early 70s. But he's decided that the 100-mile trip to his favourite nudist camp is too tiring for him. But yeah, So he's looking for a place where no one can see him. And here he is with his missus. His missus isn't a nudist. This is top quality Daily Mail journalism here. No self-awareness. Does he really think people are going to help him? Or are they going to go... At his age, his ball bag's probably dragging along the floor. Look out for those brambles. Meanwhile, has the world won the war on COVID? I reckon so. I've been jabbed. I've had me COVID. I've had me flu jab. Look at me. I'm in peak physical condition. You too could be like me. But yeah, COVID deaths plunged nearly 90% globally since February, and a sign that the world is finally winning the pandemic fight. That means it's an endemic now, which is really good news. There are 9,500 fatalities last week compared to more than 75,000 every 7 days in early February. And yeah, there's a look, isn't it good? There's an infographic. Let's see, with arrows. Look, it's gone down. Because a combination of vaccinations and the virus going through our combined immune system has weakened it such that it will become nothing more than a Christmas sniffle. I hope, you don't want any more weird variants, but I did actually say this. The missus is nodding her head when I said I did say this would happen when this all happened, the first time around. And if you have been watching, you may have heard me. I feel like I repeat myself. Yes, all the time. I'm always repeating myself. This is an interesting one. Off of the coast of Florida, wasn't it? Sorry, pop-ups, boing. Yeah, in a History Channel documentary, a diving team found a piece of NASA's Challenger space shuttle that crashed. This is like 37 years after the spaceship blew up. Again, I can still remember it to this day, and I was utterly shocked by it, gobsmacked, because I used to watch them live. I used to rush home from school and whatnot, and yeah, they found a part of it at the bottom of the ocean. Wow, look at that. Something you can see, it's the heat panels from it. There you go. And that's going to be in a forthcoming special on the History Channel. So keep your eye out for that. And I think we've almost done enough damage, he said. I'm just looking to see if there's any more. The dog is snoring nicely. They're saying a word on Word. Do you play Wordle? I do. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see my guesses every day. But one of the hardest words this year on Wordle has been announced to be the word parer. I got it. I remember getting it. Parer is a small knife that you used to, to cut fruit, skin and cut fruit up. My granddad used to have one, and that's how I knew it. Because but yeah, apparently everyone was frustrated. Nearly half of players failed to guess the word within 6 goes. In second and third place were the words foyer, I got that one as well, and catch. That's easy. How could you not get catch? What gets me on Wordle is the American spellings, right, which is a problem. I think I've been caught out by a couple of those. And when they use either double vowels or double consonants, because they should give you a warning. It should be a different colour to indicate that there is a double, because it's not fair when there's doubles. That can be a catch. But I got parer, but I'm a clever bastard, don't I? You know that. There are a lot of clever bastards. Right, we're heading towards the halfway point, the half-hour point, and I think I'm done. But I do have an animal story. Yeah. I've got an animal story for you, if I can find it. It's a good one because it's something for the dads as well. This is Peruvian model Paula Manzanal, and she was at the Ubud Monkey Forest. Yeah, like you do. And I guess she was trying to get a picture with the monkey, And the monkey, he got a bit fruity. He wanted, well, you can see what he wanted. And when she tried to protect her assets, he gave her a right-hander. Now, he really is a cheeky monkey there. But there's something for the dads there. Let's see if there are any other. There might be some more. There might be some fruity pictures. Let's have a look. Oh, here she is. She lives in Barcelona. She's got a 4-year-old son. There you go. But yeah, when she's not being molested by monkeys. And she showed this video to her 2.1 million TikTok followers. See, this is where I'm going wrong. This is where I'm going wrong. If I, you know, she won Miss Peru in 2014. Yeah. That was it. That was at the Ubud Monkey Forest in Bali. Yeah. And just one. There you go. That's the shot, isn't it? That's the shot. Well, this video has been demonetised. Let's see if there's anyone in the chat room. Oh my God, there is. Karen's in. Hello. Oh, wow, I'm gonna have to block you as well. Bye. Never trust a seagull. Indeed. Cheetah's in. Luke says hello. I don't know. Alex says afternoon. But no, I don't do beer. I'm a convicted diabetic. I don't drink. Monkey had the right idea, indeed. Well, the only way he could have upped it is if he'd have. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. I'm just private jokes. Look, anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, I do like it. Apparently there's 20 viewers. I find that hard to believe because there's only 3 likes. That means 17 of you really hate me. Probably slamming that thumbs down button and getting a little chubby at the same time. Blimey, SL Music's giving me money. Are you feeling all right? Oh boy. So yeah, that's 2. Oh, I should really was it flash the cash here? I don't know. How can I do this without? Here we go. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just get everything lined up. Look at that. Look at that. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. I'm going to invest that in crypto this very moment. Thank you. Thank you. Paul Flint liked. He certainly did. In like Flint. And we're gonna fuck off, to be quite honest, because it's Friday. I'm going to use the F word, and I suggest you all fuck off too, and we're all fuck off together. All right. Thank you for watching. That was coffee time for the week, and yeah, maybe we'll do more. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But, yeah. Well, I'm having a good time, and that's the important thing. And yeah, thanks for watching. That was the news. Killing the channel one video at a time. You know, you gotta drink it up. Oh yeah.